board, visibility in your network, your infrastructure, your business, end to end. So, and that product is called StableNet. In fact, feel free to visit us on booth B6. A lot you will have. The last one is Miro. Just like every lady will understand, you have to see your face. So you don't worry about the expertise, the special skills of managing your network infrastructure or your cyber security. Just give us that and we'll help you manage it effectively. So friends, I am happy that I'm here with Karim and with our team, and I believe all of us on this tech journey will have to work together. We need to be able to see end to end, be able to have a driving authority of our network, our services, and our system. And what do we offer you? Just three things. Remember again, Fortress, StableNet, and Miro. Just ask us on booth 6. You'll have more information. Thank you.
On the tech race, we can be very proud of what InterSwitch has done. Now, to give us a company keynote from InterSwitch, representing the Managing Director, Mitchell Elegbe, is Oremeyi Aka, who is his Customer Success Manager. Please make her welcome for the InterSwitch keynote.
Good morning, Honorable Minister, Mr. Chairman, and I stand on all existing protocol. Ladies, to present this keynote on behalf of the founder and the Group Managing Director of InterSwitch, Mr. Mitchell Elegbe. InterSwitch is an indigenous Nigerian company, and we are proud to have become the very first African technology company to achieve unicorn status. As a Nigerian company of 20 years that has grown beyond the shores of Nigeria into other African countries, we indeed believe that we are flying the Nigerian flag very high. I am personally privileged to have been in InterSwitch from day one, and I have been in InterSwitch for the past 20 years. This morning, my assignment is to speak on the InterSwitch story within the context of the Nigerian fintech space. I actually was InterSwitch's very first employee as a fresh engineer right out of Uniben in 2002. We often speak about the leaders of tomorrow and the tools that they need to equip themselves in order to shape a successful future. However, we believe that today the challenges are very real, and so it is even more relevant today to speak about the responsibility. Fascinating to see it develop over the last 20 years. I must point out, however, that it is, even though there have been rapid developments in this space, our responsibility as leaders is to ensure that we are building companies and infrastructure, systems and platforms that are resilient and sustainable, not only within Nigeria, but in Africa and across the world. The famous inventor and businessman, Mr. Thomas Edison, said, "The value of an idea lies in using it." And this is how InterSwitch was founded. InterSwitch was actually founded by a passion in the heart of our founder, Mr. Mitchell Elegbe, when he saw outside the country the fact that commerce. But as many of us know, building a business from ground is no easy task. It takes will, patience, and a lot of hard work. And this is especially true in the fintech space because it is competitive and continuously evolving. We knew this, and we knew that in order for us to have any chance at success, particularly in the payment space, we had to collaborate. So we started off by collaborating with established banks. InterSwitch was initially owned by banks, and that collaboration. This is critical for us. This was critical for us at the time because we're asking Nigerians to change their mind. As at us this year, we took on over a half of Nigeria. We are developing our staff with the required engineering, technology, and STEM capabilities. How far have we come, you may be asking? As I mentioned before, InterSwitch in 2018 was the first African technology company to achieve the unicorn status of being valued at up to $1 billion. Today, InterSwitch is a leading technology-driven company. We are focused on the digitization of payments, and we have introduced electronic payments, processing and switching services in Nigeria, thereby disrupting the traditional scalable solutions for customers. And we are working to accelerate financial inclusion to bridge the social divides and the continent faces from a foundational level. This means we had to identify the areas that as business leaders we needed to focus on. And central to this, and as a critical focus of ours as InterSwitch, all share the common goal of driving financial inclusion across the continent. The partnerships that have been established across agency banks, microfinance institutions, and independent companies has been a critical reason for the increase in financial inclusion rates in the recent years, and we are not stopping. From a banking perspective, banks too have their own incentive to work with companies such as ourselves in this sector to promote electronic payment transactions. And in doing so, we are able to generate incremental revenue for the economy, more tax for the government. InterSwitch has always valued this kind of collaboration and cooperation. And this has been very important for inclusion in Africa. Back in 2012, the Nigerian government set out a pioneering commerce needs and challenges are changing on a daily basis. Technology will continue to evolve. Understand how to develop and use the tools at our disposal to meet the new demands. At InterSwitch, we also look at the application of digital payments as a sector-agnostic one and focus using Google, Microsoft, and Apple demonstrates the potential of Africa. The investment across all areas is well needed, from startup capital to helping entrepreneurs get their businesses off the ground. It is also investment at a very fundamental level, developing the digital infrastructure that is the foundation of the entire ecosystem, improving internet access, improving power supply, and investing in ways that would drive financial inclusion. Talent is also a major area that requires, we must not let our youths leave the shores of this country seeking for a better life if we can give it to them here. We believe that Africa's future lies in being able to tap into this talent and enable young people, young talent, provide sustainable value-adding impact in their environments here in Africa. Impact that can be scaled, taken across the world. Today at InterSwitch, we are very proud, for example, to own the only domestic card brand in Africa that is accepted across the world. It was born right here in Nigeria. We believe in conclusion. For emerging markets like those in Africa, the impact could be significant, as the ability to transact electronically with only a mobile device and internet access will continue to empower the lives of people. We must ensure that doesn't stop. We all share the same vision of a prosperous Africa. It is one that we will continue to create through innovation and investment. Innovation in the technology, innovation in manpower.
Somebody say wow. Say wow now. Wow. Girl power. Thank you very much, Jeremy. That was powerfully delivered with every conviction, demonstrating the strength that backs what InterSwitch does. Thank you so very much for that. Indeed, it will take Africa to provide the solutions to Africa's problems, right? Okay, so we're going to switch gears real quick. Gentlemen, it is my singular privilege and honor to make welcome the Honorable Minister for Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Issa Ali Pantami, to come forward and make his keynote presentation to the House. Please keep clapping until he gets here.
Get seated, please. Thank you. The chairman of Digital Africa, my brother Dr. Evans Ohere, other co-partners of this Digital Africa Conference and Exhibition, chief executive officers of various companies here present or represented, speakers during this conference, participants, exhibitors, ladies and gentlemen of the press, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. Good afternoon to all of you, and may peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you. Firstly, I am highly excited and delighted to be here for the 10th Digital Africa Conference and Exhibition. And I want to use the opportunity to commend the chairman on the 10th year anniversary for this conference. And I have been part of this conference since 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21st, and even 22nd. The chairman has displayed he has been so committed, consistent, and passionate about this. Without this commitment, definitely for us to witness the 10th year anniversary is almost impossible. So my brother, your effort is commended. And furthermore, I want to also use the opportunity to inform him officially that after this 10th year anniversary, we need to sit down and work together between the Digital Africa on one hand and the federal government of Nigeria on the other to see how we can take the conference and the exhibition to greater heights. And I want to assure him of our federal government commitments to that. In addition, the theme of this year's conference is very apt. That is repositioning Africa in the global technology race. This is indeed very apt, as we can see that the world has gone through the first industrial revolution, the second, the third, and now we are witnessing the fourth industrial revolution, according to the president and also the founder of World Economic Forum. We are now witnessing the fourth industrial revolution, and this is the only industrial revolution that Africa as a continent is not far away from the developed countries. In the first industrial revolution, it was only largely in Britain, in England, particularly in Liverpool and Manchester, with the invention of steam power. While the second industrial revolution was also largely in Britain, with the invention of electricity, combustion engine, and mass production. However, there were a few countries that were addressed as the chess group, which includes Belgium, Germany, France, and the United States of America. They were entitled as the chess group. They were chasing the Britain. So they joined the second industrial revolution with few other European countries. While in the third revolution accommodated the first group, that is Britain, and the second group, that is the chess group, which includes Germany, France, Belgium, the US, and few other countries. But during the third industrial revolution, there were new entries. Japan and Australia, they joined the third industrial revolution. And this is the fourth industrial revolution, which commenced June 1 to date, around 11 years. This fourth industrial revolution, there are many new entries. In Asia, you had many new entries. Like China is a new entry. They entered into the fourth industrial revolution, but they are in the forefront. This is indeed commendable. You also have India, you also have South Korea, you have also Malaysia. So there were new countries. And if you go to the South America, you have countries like Brazil. And if you come to Africa, at least you have countries like United Arab Emirates, digitalization and innovation. But if you go to other continents, you will discover they are struggling with the challenge of aging. The challenge of aging. Some places you can see the average age is almost 50 years today. But in robotics, quantum computing, cloud computing, cyber security, big data analytics, Internet of Things, autonomous vehicle, from digital economy alone, China has been generating, alone is contributing a minimum of 36.2% to China. Why? Because their economy has been transformed from resource-based economy to knowledge-based economy. And as it is today, China is a home to all. Some of them even started during the administration, came up with so many policies in providing the enabling environment for businesses. That is particularly under our presidential enabling business environment council and enabling environment in Nigeria, like visa on arrival, beside Rwanda, with a population of around 13 million, has also been approved. Our target is to provide advanced training in the area of train the trainers. Any person who benefits from the training will be supported to go and train many others. The success stories are many. And I'm not here for any lecture. I'm just here to present my keynote speech as the special guest of honor and to declare the conference open. So, as the Minister in charge of Communications and Digital Economy, I therefore declare our sector. As they say, the reward of hard work is more work. So we are ready for more work. Thank you very much for listening. May the Almighty bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
A special guest of honor today. We will just take a group photograph.
Center for Artificial Intelligence and Robotics, the first of its kind in Africa. If you go there and see the facilities. So unicorns in Africa with a population of 1.3 billion.
Should you stop this screen? Sir? Should you stop? I'm asking a question. Let me see.